Welcome, fitness enthusiasts. Today's video is a deep dive into the science of muscle growth, increasing strength, and accelerating muscular recovery. We'll be unpacking the valuable insights from the Science of Muscle Growth, Increasing Strength and Muscular Recovery podcast. From understanding the intricate role of the nervous system, to exploring practical strategies for optimal training intensity and recovery. This video is your comprehensive guide to unlocking your full potential in the realm of fitness. So, buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's embark on a journey to elevate your muscle health to new heights. The nervous system's role in muscle control. In the exploration of muscle physiology, the podcast delves into the intricate relationship between the nervous system and muscle control. Dr. Huberman emphasizes the paramount role of the nervous system in regulating muscle activity. The understanding of upper motor neurons in the motor cortex and central pattern generators in the spinal cord provides a foundation for tailored training approaches. This chapter unfolds with practical insights into inducing shivers and employing recovery protocols from coldplunge.com. These strategies extend beyond theoretical knowledge, offering tangible tools for listeners to enhance their muscle health. The emphasis on the nervous system's influence not only elevates the podcast's relevance, but also empowers individuals to take charge of their muscle development through intentional and informed practices. Neuromuscular physiology unveiled. Neuromuscular physiology, a complex concept, is unveiled in this chapter with an emphasis on accessibility. The podcast introduces relatable examples to demystify the intricate ways in which the nervous system controls muscles, by illustrating how specific muscles are activated in everyday movements. The chapter bridges the gap between theoretical knowledge and practical application. Understanding neuromuscular physiology becomes a key tool for individuals seeking intentional muscle engagement in their daily activities. This chapter serves as a guide, fostering a deeper appreciation for the intricacies of muscle control and highlighting the practical implications of this understanding. Metabolism of muscle and the role of lactate. Metabolism takes center stage in this chapter, specifically the breakdown of glucose and glycogen, with a spotlight on the crucial role of lactate in muscle function. The podcast navigates through the intricacies of muscle metabolism, detailing the processes from glucose breakdown to lactate utilization. The multifaceted functions of lactate are explored, ranging from buffering acidity to sending positive signals to vital organs. The chapter advocates for exercising to the point of intensity, aligning theoretical knowledge with actionable advice for individuals striving to optimize their muscle performance. By grounding the discussion in practical applications, the podcast makes the science of muscle metabolism accessible to a broad audience. 3 ways muscles grow. Muscle growth is a nuanced process, and this chapter unpacks the 3 fundamental ways muscles can grow: stress, tension, and damage. The podcast employs a vivid analogy of holding balloons by strings to simplify the complex process of myosin thickening. This visual representation adds depth to the understanding of how muscles respond to various stimuli. The signaling cascade concept is introduced, emphasizing the necessity of chemical cues for effective muscle growth. This chapter provides a comprehensive view of muscle development mechanisms, empowering listeners to tailor their training methods based on a nuanced understanding of the factors influencing muscle growth. Optimal training intensity and techniques. The importance of optimal training intensity takes center stage in this chapter, challenging common misconceptions about heavy weights being the sole path to muscle strength. The podcast provides clear guidance on contracting muscles to the point of pain for neural control and effective strength building. The nesting principle is introduced as a practical framework, making the concept of progressively greater loads more accessible to a diverse audience. Dispelling myths surrounding muscle strength development broadens perspectives on effective training techniques. This chapter sets the stage for a nuanced exploration of resistance training, emphasizing the need for intentional and well-informed approaches. Resistance training strategies and recovery. Beyond conventional resistance training, this chapter explores breathing, hormonal signals, and misconceptions surrounding muscle growth. Clarifying the Henneman size principle opens up diverse training possibilities, challenging the notion that maximal muscle strength hinges solely on heavy weights. The podcast's emphasis on stress, isolation, and systemic recovery aligns with a holistic approach to muscle health. This chapter recognizes the multifaceted nature of muscle development, encouraging listeners to consider various factors influencing their training regimen. By weaving together theoretical insights and practical advice, the podcast equips individuals with a comprehensive understanding of resistance training and recovery. Training volume, sets, and periodization. Optimal training volume, sets per week, and the importance of periodization are dissected in this chapter. The podcast acknowledges the diversity in fitness levels, providing insights into customizable training recommendations. This recognition allows individuals to tailor their training plans based on nuanced factors such as recovery abilities and personal goals. The discussion of periodization adds a strategic layer to the exploration of muscle development. By highlighting the need for adaptable training approaches, the podcast sets the stage for long-term planning and sustained results. This chapter deepens the practical applicability of the presented information, acknowledging the individuality of each listener's fitness journey. Nutrition and muscle growth. Nutrition emerges as a critical component of muscle development in this chapter. The podcast emphasizes the importance of leucine consumption with each meal, seamlessly linking nutritional guidance with physical training. By challenging the myth of needing 6 or 7 meals a day, this chapter simplifies dietary choices and advocates for a more practical approach to nutrition. The relevance of leucine aligns with scientific literature on muscle growth, providing a well-rounded approach to optimizing nutrition for muscle health. This chapter serves as a nutritional compass, guiding listeners towards informed choices that complement their fitness goals. By intertwining dietary insights with the broader context of muscle development, the podcast equips individuals with a holistic understanding of the role nutrition plays in their fitness journey. Recovery tools and anti-inflammatory considerations. The final chapter explores recovery tools, including grip strength measurement and carbon dioxide tolerance testing. Practical insights contribute to a holistic approach to fitness, offering tangible methods for listeners to enhance their recovery. The caution against antihistamines aligns with current research findings, providing a nuanced perspective on potential hindrances to exercise benefits. The podcast's discussion of supplements and recovery methods adds a layer of complexity to the exploration of muscle health. Insights into magnesium malate, creatine, and other factors contributing to reduced inflammation contribute to a comprehensive guide for listeners seeking to optimize their recovery. By emphasizing the interconnectedness of recovery, inflammation, and performance, this chapter equips individuals with actionable strategies for a well-rounded approach to muscle health. Main nugget: bridging theory and application for optimal muscle health. In conclusion, the Science of Muscle Growth, Increasing Strength and Muscular Recovery podcast traverses the intricate landscape of muscle physiology, offering a blend of theoretical insights and practical applications, from the foundational role of the nervous system to the multifaceted mechanisms of muscle growth. Each chapter contributes to a holistic understanding of how individuals can optimize their muscle health. The podcast's strength lies in its ability to make complex concepts accessible through relatable examples and practical advice. By challenging conventional wisdom and dispelling myths, the podcast broadens perspectives on muscle development, empowering listeners to approach their fitness journey with intention and informed decision-making. As individuals embark on their pursuit of optimal muscle health, armed with the knowledge gleaned from this podcast, they are not merely consumers of information but active participants in their own fitness narratives. The podcast serves as a guiding light, bridging the gap between theory and application, and empowering individuals to navigate the multifaceted world of muscle growth, strength enhancement, and muscular recovery with confidence and purpose. For the full podcast, check out the link below.